Welcome once again to the Gunter National. We have another exciting match ahead of us this evening, and of course, as usual, my partner here is Luke the second. Hello, Luke.
Hello, 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 hello.
We have Badlads against the Stinky's Holy Warriors as the fourth match of the day. Today is Sunday, September 17th, and we have a draft about to begin. I know that the Stinky's Holy Warriors have been struggling a lot. They lost yet another series yesterday, unfortunately for them, and now they face another challenge against Badlads. They are not the top team in the Group B so far, but for sure they've been faring better than the Holy Warriors. And we see the first ban against Necrophos coming from
Yeah,
the Kitty Cat team.
that's a bird classic they've just banned out there, so
Yeah.
that is to ban out bird.
As a warning to everyone, Rocket couldn't make it to this match for Bad Lads, and their coach, Tommy T, aka Bommy B, is replacing him. Monkey King, Void Spirit, and Nature's Prophet are the bands that are coming up right now. And for sure, the spam is finally pertinent. Spam this third to pray for Bird. Thank you to all the viewers catching this up live or in the archive. Please remember that you have the tournament edition of the Dota 2 extension for Twitch available to you, powered by Buka. Okay, the next ban is against Warlock, obviously so, it's very strong, usually first pick material, and the final ban is against Nyx Assassin. Okay, they might have seen something that I haven't. We're on to the first pick for the first game already. And we have Jakiro. Standard.
I think if the Knicks ban was because of the as the last game they played, Bad Lads did when the replay we did was Nature's Prophet and Nyx Assassin as the support.
So it's a fairly
So the banner
targeted ban
amount,
what they did here, just
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
counter a strat that they might have repeated.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
get it, okay.
I mean, also Nyx is very strong at the moment, and then also Nature's Prophet is just a clicker at the moment.
Yeah. Well, okay. Elder Titan makes it to the tournament. I don't think it's been played at all.
This is the first ever. This is the first ever.
Wow.
We are like down to like 2 heroes that have not been played now.
Only 2?
I think we're down to like 2 now. Yeah,
Huh.
we had Batrider played earlier.
That's true. In the hands of
Damn
Bleak
it.
Giant.
Yeah, I played Lone Druid, which was the first Lone Druid the other day.
You had to.
Yeah. So okay, so the ones that haven't been picked are Chen, Doom, ET, but ET's has been picked now.
Yep.
Luna,
Okay, Luna.
Magnus,
Magnus.
Meepo,
Lemapo.
and Marana.
Well, that's like 6. It's still a fairly good pick rate. So it's like 118 heroes already picked out of the possible 125. That's a lot.
They have the last few heroes remaining.
Yeah, Crystal Maiden and Viper get the bans from Stinky's Holy Warriors in the second wave of bans. Now it's in the hands of the Bad Lads to ban the Outward Destroyer. And they go on to their second pick. Remember that you have a couple other matches running alongside this one. Granny's Cookies is playing against the Bingus Academy on Super Duper Noodles channel. That is Super Duper underscore Noodle. And then Gito5 is casting Goomfuzz versus Team Spherical also for Group B. And they are on to the second match right now. With the first match going to spoilers, Goonfellas. Alright. Minute 38 seconds of reserve time pending on this second pick. They're really giving this a thought. There are suspicions that a bounty hunter might be coming right now.
Dire team pick.
And it was a lion. Let's see how the strategy for the Holy Warriors plays out right now. I don't think there's much that they are restricted from picking. Which doctor is gone, Shadow Shaman is not. There's always a... Okay, Dark Widow. It's getting more favor lately. It's interesting how the Widow comes back.
It's because they've changed the bedlam on it, so it's like you put it on top of a hero now, and it follows the hero.
Oh yeah.
So like you can go with basically like an axe or something. You can put the bedlam on the axe, and he can go running in, sort of thing. So I'm guessing this is going to be an ET3, maybe, possibly, or a 4 on Jesper. Like, there's 2 different options that you can do. There's a flex pick, so they don't know who they're playing. The CM ban was because of Kxavic. Kxavic is like Kxavic's most played hero is the CM.
So they did their homework here. Interesting to know.
Yeah.
They're trying to prevent as much as they can from Badlads' favorite picks. Alright, a minute 35 seconds of reserve time left for Stinkies to pick their third hero. So far, we aren't seeing anything too clear in the sense of combos that could be coming. And there goes an axe.
So that's the axe. That's what I was saying about the bedlam. You put it on the axe. You put it on any of the heroes going in. Like, you know.
So this is what we were expecting. Something that actually synergizes in a way. That is that is a nice way to initiate between these 3 heroes. I think Stinky is actually drafting a good selection this time. They seem to be struggling with drafts, but this is really good.
So it's Bommy B playing carry, I'm guessing.
Now we have Conka, as we know, and we have seen Beam playing this as a 3, although we're fairly sure that this will go mid instead.
Play it mid for us.
Given that Elder Titan is in the game and presumably it's going to go to the off lane.
Yeah, so this is probably going to be ET3, Conker mid, I'm saying. Remember, you got Bommy B, I think is he playing...
He should be replacing Rocket. Yep.
So I'm saying maybe he's playing the ET then, and then... Wait, no, is he...
No, because he's playing mid. If he replaces Rocket, he replaces mid. Hunger's still the position 3.
Oh, yeah, no. Hunger's
be.
is position 4. Hunger's is position 4.
Okay.
Rocket's mid lane, sorry. Rocket's mid lane.
Yeah. Which means Bomby's going there, unless they shift around their players. Spirit Breaker comes in. That is position 4 for sure.
That's position 4. So that's ET off lane. Confirmed.
There you go. So
they're saving their carry for the last pick.
Yeah, they're gonna go with Elder Titan and Spirit Breaker against whatever is left for Stinkies to pick.
PA still in the pool, which is an extremely strong carry at the moment.
Also draw.
So I would like Stinkies to ban out the PA here because it is extremely strong, as most people know.
58 seconds of reserve time remaining for the next pick. And they're taking a good time to select the 4th hero of their draft, and that is a Huskar going against the Kunkka, presumably.
Granny's Cookies has got T-Govin as their coach Kxavic, it seems.
Wait, what?
Radiant
He's down there in Team 2.
All right.
So we're not casting that game, but I'm just saying. I just saw it. I was like, is it T-Guff?
The hell is going on?
10 seconds remaining.
I'm guessing it's Weebs. Weebs know a bit about T-Gov, and they used
Oh,
to
that
play together at
makes
some point.
sense.
So Weebs probably asked for a favour.
But he's not in the same channel as them.
Yes, his name's Coffee in this Discord at the moment. And his
Oh,
cookies, GTO 2.
Oh, I see that. Oh, damn. Wow.
Radiant team banned.
Right, let's get back to this game. So they ban out the AM, they ban out the Spectre. The AM is of course another targeted ban with Hunter, because we saw him play we saw him play the AM the other day, and he nearly won the game
Dire
for
team
him.
banned.
And there's the PA ban. Okay, so Badlads don't want to play against PA, but they'd rather not pick it for themselves. I thought they might have picked it for themselves, but they didn't have a chance. They banned it out just to stop Stinky's Holy Warriors from getting it.
10 seconds
Yeah, very
remaining.
strong carries being banned right now between the Spectre, PA, Anti-Mage, and Sven. Still leaving Drow Ranger as an option. Possibly Juggernaut, Wraith King. Both teams need to pick their carry. Troll Warlord.
10 seconds remaining.
And that's it, because I don't think any other hero can be manageable by either team. I don't see them playing a turret.
I mean, Stinkies might have the upper hand here because it is Husker, and Husker is extremely strong in Goon games.
It's a good draft. I'm really surprised, pleasantly so.
They're using up all their reserve time here, thinking of what carry to play. Or are they going to random? Is this going to be a random?
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2,
Two.
and
Okay,
it's
they
not a
picked.
random. And that is a
okay.
weird one.
That is an unorthodox carry, shall we say?
Yeah.
Doesn't really get picked as much anymore
No.
because like many people don't find shit, and then we see the Drow
And
come
they
out.
immediately pick Drow. Alright.
I'm gonna turn off my Dota and reboot
Okay.
because I messed up by watching someone's game earlier, and my camera's messed up.
Alright. We're getting prepared for the first game in the series between Stinky's Holy Warriors versus Badlads. My name is Dr. Jonas, and I'm with Luke the Second this evening of Weird Scrub International Dota. We are completing the third week of the group stages with these matches, although there's been a couple that have been delayed. But the plan is that we have only 1 week left of group stages, and then the playoffs are gonna begin in 3 weeks. In 2 weeks exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, because we have a week break, don't we?
Yeah, we have a. So the week after is the off week, where any tiebreakers are going to be sorted out. And
yeah, I think we're trying to
most
plan
teams
our
are-
game. I think we might have to plan 1 or 2 games for in that tiebreaker week.
And there we go. As a quick review of the teams, we have Kxavic as the Lion, Hunter as the Drow Ranger, Hungers or Jasper as the Elder Titan, going to the offlane, Bird, Spirit Breaker as 4, and Conka replacing Rocket, Bommy B as their mid. On the Stinky side, levonator picked that Dark Willow, Ruff McThickridge, their carry going with Weaver, Penn with the Huskar, Taltarian with the Jakiro and Zebulon. They're offlaner with Axe. They're sticking up the chat already.
It seems like Badlads here are going for the turnaround, like the
Yeah, there is
go
a.
around the backy boys.
They're coming from the top
They're not
side of
smoked.
the river.
30 seconds.
They're not smoked, but they
Yeah,
may get
but
a
they
kill
haven't been
too.
detected. They're
Like,
still protected by the fog of war. And they come into action right
Lion sees
now.
two, gets two.
Lion got it, and the Dark Willow tries to come in. Taltarian really low in health, and Congress gets the first blood. I think they're
Penny
chasing
next,
Penn as
maybe.
well. Penn gets the stun, and is the second death. Lion
No
pays the
blood grenade
price
comes out
though,
the
and they're chasing Ruff McThickridge for a bit, then abandon. I think they're going to split the runes more favorably for
Yeah.
them. No, they just what did they catch?
They're
Let
going
me
to
see.
they're going to go 2 for 2. They're going 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're just going to it seems.
Axe is running down there as quick as he can to get the other rune before they get it.
Mm-hmm. Still over there. There it is. Zebulon gets the second one. Penn, very aggressive on that Husker, going against Bommy B in the middle. Ruff already trying to gain some ground. Hungers sends his projection.
Yeah, but they should be quite harassing like here in this top lane.
Denied.
Levonator and Zebulon very close to the enemy tower. Hunter already tries to fend them off with a few arrows. This seems to be a fairly contested laning phase. Conker already
like
taken the lead, 6-2.
Yeah, when Penn gets a few more levels, like this, Conga should be harassed out of lane too much to do anything, but we'll see. Like really, the action should be in this mid lane here, and probably the top lane in the way of action.
It's gonna be really contested, no doubt. That Husker is very good in going into the enemy field and then trying to get that Conker, but Conker is gonna defend himself with the torrent. It's gonna be available and fairly easy for him to stun.
Then you have Bommy V, who I don't like. He's a lad who plays a lot of like different heroes, so he's very hard to ban out.
Right. So still Zebulon very aggressive. Kxavic coming back to lane.
Denied.
We see
Dark Willow pops the Shadow Realm.
We see Bird fairly ahead. By the farm that they're getting, I think Bird is actually playing as their 3. Unless anything very weird is going on.
Yeah, no, Bird will be playing the 3. He is the
going
3
as the
player.
4.
Yeah. Bird is the 3 player. Hungers is the 4.
Very good.
I don't know how I feel about the Elder Titan 4 at the moment. Like, I guess they might make it work in a way.
Very lackluster farming by Hunter. Zebulon is doing a great job at keeping him out of doing those last hits. There you go. Bommy with the torrent trying to catch Penn. Not bad at all.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
We're seeing a fairly active mid lane here with contested farm. They're quite equal right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much
just
tied.
Two extra denies on Penny, but Penn, that's it really. But the thing is, like, the Husker should win this lane technically. So
The Weaver already becomes invisible thanks to his W. Tries to get anyone, but doesn't really. Bird and Hungers making an aggressive move. The D-ward comes in. Finally, Bird can move forward a bit. He was...
yeah, Hunter's barely getting
Fairly
any
bugged
farm
up.
on this Drow down bot lane.
And seems Savage is also making some inroads together with Hunter. They finally broke that block that they had in their lane with Zebulon being extremely aggressive, halting them. So now the advantage seems to be on the Badlads side.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Penn trying to catch Bommy off guard. Retreats again. Seems they settled for the kills that they got so far. With the
Doing a bit of harass
Okay,
on
there
the
you go.
Kxavic
Kxavic
top.
with the spikes and the suck.
Huskar doing a lot of damage here, and Conker and Huskar are both doing a lot of damage to each other. And Conker dies.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
as I said,
surprising by
the Conker should lose this lane against the Huskar because the Huskar is just a Huskar.
Yeah. A lot of fast damage. Well, there goes Ruff McThickridge against Bird. Really good moves. Both Bird and Hunger have to retreat a bit. Again, very aggressive moves by Stinky Swoley Warriors in this early game. Very surprising in a good way. Hunter tries to go in. Zebulon in a fairly good game for him so far.
Yeah, Bommy's going to be careful in this lane now because he's like, I can die quite easy now. Like one ult from Penn here. Where he starts getting aggressive. Like the rune's about to spawn. DG top. Who's going to get it? If the Husker gets it here, this is going to be a dead Gonga.
Yeah,
but he's not
another
gonna go for it.
once again. Nope, Bommy goes for it.
But Bommy goes for it.
He might want to try something aggressive right now and catch up. He's
The
almost at level 6. Unfortunately, that means he doesn't
when-
have his boat. The torrent doesn't connect on Penn.
Double down.
But there he
Huskar's going
goes.
in.
I think the sustain
Yeah,
and the
oh,
damage are
boat's going
both
down.
on. Oh, the boat is already available. Just in time for Bommy to complete that kill.
So the run
was
buff
lucky.
definitely saved Bommy there.
Lucky or well calculated? I'll leave it to you.
Well, he just got it from like the last.
Yeah, he
like,
knew
the
that
last
he was
creep
like a
killed,
last
yeah.
hit away from getting level 6.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was a good
So with his
calculation from him.
W, yeah, with his Tidebringer, he definitely got level 6, and was like, I can kill here if he does.
That was a really good one for Bommy to catch up. The Huskar was having a really good game so far, only because of the nature of being a Huskar. And now they keep their farm equal. Once again, they're tied, pretty much. Fairly contested
I mean,
lane,
if you look at Penn's denies though, like so
Yeah.
far ahead.
It's a 34-11, that's true. Zebulon and levonator, really good laning phase for them. We can't say the same for the Weaver. Bird has been obliterating this lane.
The Axe should die here. He got a 3-man gank.
Oh, there he
Axe should
goes.
definitely die.
Hungers comes
Getting
to
clipped
support
down.
the efforts against Zebulon. He's
The Gus back,
reloaded.
that
Oh,
was
the
great.
spikes
Yep, he's dead.
connect and he's dead. Good moves.
And Jesper's just going to TP back home, get his full HP, go and get the XP ring, and go and help out his team up top there. And go
Another
help his
completed on that
offlaner.
Horsker. Admitted 8. We see Penn now in a quiet moment without the Kanka around. Who went to farm the camps on his side of the river. But the Badlads are already 1,000 gold ahead. Not a brutal difference, but at least what needs to be expected to have a fairly good game ahead of them. We can see that the Huskar is top net worth, though.
Yeah. Huskar's about to die again, though. Yeah.
Whoa!
Bommy might die too. Bommy's dead here. Yep,
Oh,
Bommy
man.
died as well.
Here
Bommy
where?
died to the fire. Bot lane, sorry.
There we go.
Here.
So it
Sorry,
was like around.
So, yeah. So Huskar jumped on the
The
Admiral.
spikes connect on Zebulon. The suck is getting him out of mana. He has to retreat. The Elder Titan projects
Huskar TP in mid.
again. Oh
So
man.
this Husker is starting to get a bit hungry
There
for
they
kills now.
go.
He wants
Bommy
like a lot of
B.
kills.
He gets the assistance from Bird. Bird runs.
Yeah, Bird's
That
going back
was
to his lane. He's like, you don't need me no more. I'm going back up top. Going back to my lane.
Regeneration.
I need farm.
Yeah, the mid tower is already fairly damaged as well. I don't think Stinkies have been pushing as much as they could. Badlads, on the other hand, have been trying at least down mid to do something. It's the only tower with any damage at all. And by mid 10, that is. Ugh. Just need to go and try to attack these towers. Well, there you go. The draw. Chasing Zebulon. The spikes don't connect. Bommy B comes to assist. Zebulon already run away.
Step lively now.
Leaving that lane alone. But for sure not giving them the kill. Well, there goes Hungers against that Weaver. Fairly good. Bird chooses not to support. The ice path connects on Hungers, but the damage isn't there. Bird comes with the charge. Stuns him. The bolt from Bommy comes from somewhere, and that Weaver is toast.
Yeah, they had to time that all correctly there. Otherwise, the Weaver's going to get off his ult and live.
A perfect 4-man against this tower now, which is completely and absolutely free for the Badlads. 1,000 gold ahead. Not much gold difference from that kill. It's a bit early. The glyph protects it for a bit. But I'm not going to challenge that. Hunter just fending off Zebulon. Penn didn't even dare to come and get that. This is now becoming favorable for the Badlads. Bommy going through the portal.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Coming possibly to assist Hunter against Zebulon. Zebulon already feeling cocky. The torrent comes in and connects. I think he tried to go with the X, but he couldn't. There goes Savage. Wow. Very good.
Lively now.
Very good
Your
moves.
admiral is on board.
They're now making sure that that early maintenance that the Stinky's Holy Warriors were trying to put together doesn't extend itself. There is a certain level of advantage that they are gaining from all these ganks. 7-3 at minute 12. So right now in the other matches, the Goonfellas versus Team Spherical. Spoilers, 10 seconds. Goonfellas are gonna win the second match, and the other match against Granny versus Bingus is already favoring Bingus Academy, as well as this together with their first game, they're gonna go 2-0. So this is shaping up to be another
Is on board.
very very hard Dota night for some teams and very profitable night for some others. We can see the difference in level in the teams that have been playing tonight. Same thing with the Billionaires, because you went to
Step lively now. Your
Yeah, we
admiral
went
is
to
on
yeah.
board.
in the earlier match today at 5 p.m. 3,000 gold ahead at minute 13 already. Conca is showing as the top net worth of the match. And speaking of the Conca, he completes his blade mail. Very good for close quarters combat. Again, the portal will take Hunter to the other side of the map. Turning to his lane. The tower practically undamaged. Zebulon he had a very good early game, but he couldn't cash in with either kills or a destroyed tower in bottom lane.
Step lively
Mhm.
now. Your admiral is on board.
And Penn, while he had a really nice time against the Conca, he could have had a much better farm session. I think he didn't go to his potential. Still, the tower on the Radiant side is fairly undamaged. Ruff now having to settle with farming the distant camps on the topmost side of the map. Hungers going against this illusion. Very tanky illusion. It's a bit of a lull in the game right now.
Is under attack.
Stopping the aggression. Ooh,
The Weaver dead.
speaking of
That's
which,
the second.
seems he's
Nice.
been dusted around here and caught off guard.
That's the second finger death as well for Kxavic there. The finger was used for that kill.
Yeah, hold on. There you go, the stacks. They might go for a tier 2 push. 4,000 gold ahead for them now.
Step lively
Radiant's
now.
middle
Your
tower
admiral
is
is
under
on
attack.
board.
I don't think that
Dire's
Weaver
bottom
actually
tower is
paid
under
off.
attack.
He completes a maelstrom.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
That tower is also very damaged. I think they're making a lot of progress on the Badlads side. They might choose to go mid first though. Penn retreating a bit. They're not moving to
Dire's
that
middle
side.
tower
They're
is
still
under attack.
trying to catch some adrift heroes from Stinky's Holy Warriors.
Radiant's
The
bottom
projection
tower is
from
under
Howard
attack.
lets him scout the area. They're moving as 3 now towards the river. Can't find anyone at all. Zebulon and Taltarian replenish the vision in the dire jungle. But they're still in very aggressive moves here. They're not detected so far. This is very interesting.
Yeah, the Husker's trying to get farm. Nearly got Heaven's Halberd.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah,
I,
but
I don't know why he's going Heaven's Halberd.
I mean, they're practically dominating their positioning here.
Yep.
Taltarian comes in. Hungers is gonna do something for sure. There it
Get
comes.
stomped
The
off,
boat
sleeve.
is gonna finish him.
And that's a dead hero, yeah, for sure.
Totally.
But insta dead.
Levonator has seen that, horrified, terrorized even. But not much on the side of terrorizing anyone at all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bird retreats, teleports back. Oh, they've seen something here. I think they might try to go against him. Ruff comes in, but Bird protects. That's really good moves. Zebulon tries to chase Hunter, but fails. These are excellent moves by the Badlads, the Torrent, and now the Sleep. Oh, the combo gets them done. Penn dies.
Radiant's
2 deaths on the Stinky side, consolidating the Badlads with 5,000 gold of difference. Well, Taltarian
Yeah, Bommy was trying
protects
to
the
get
rest of
the,
his team with that ice path. Bommy
He's
B
gonna
and
die here,
Bird
though.
go chasing them. He gets caught on the torrent. Taltarian has nothing to do and dies once again.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's another
Excellent.
kill for Bommy B there.
Now very dominant. The Badlads are going to take this bottom tower.
You take the ancient stack as well that Dire has made.
Dire's bottom tower
And
And
probably the medium camp stack here.
at the same time, Bird is trying to clear the area to get this final tier 1 down mid.
bottom tower is under attack.
The guys are really moving in a very coordinated fashion. They know what to do. Penn tries to defend this last tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they're just letting Hunter farm, which that's what he should be doing.
Radiant's
He's nearly got his Acceptor here, so
Ruff
be able to
already
farm a lot
feeling
more.
safe to go against this one. They're not gonna contest that. No, well, allow me to be wrong. Bird comes in with the run.
Dire's
Ruff has
bottom
to
tower is under attack.
escape very suddenly. Very dominant performance by all the Radiant heroes. They are top farm. The third one contested with the two cores, the main cores on Stinky's side, but fairly equal already, allowing them to have the items that they need. Really good game by Hungers, I should say. I really like what he's doing. There comes the Conca
Step lively
on
now.
the
Your
top
admiral is on
lane.
board.
Attack.
Moves into the camps now. Always keeping a position in the dire jungle. They don't need to defend home anymore. They know that they have what it takes to.
Axe called the illusions
Oh
in
man, that was a
in mid
mistake. What a
lane. Yeah,
shame. There you go.
but unfortunate.
Well, there's the axe for the
Step
Conca.
lively now. Your
The Torrent
admiral is on
Storm.
board.
Very useful because it just replicates the single torrent.
Yep.
A very nice AoE spell.
Drow's also about to get their Acceptor delivered as well. There we go. That's their farming item slash fighting item now. Acquired, but mainly a farming item for sure.
There's the halberd, just like he mentioned.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
We're seeing the cores on Stinky's side having to settle with the camps for their farm.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They finally take one of
Dire's
the
top tower
towers
is under attack.
on the bottom lane. First one for Stinky's against the Badlads. Really good game for Bommy B so far. Subbing Rucketman, who is in chat. Hello, Rucketman.
Dire's
There
top tower
goes
is under attack.
the Weaver in an unsuccessful try to get one of those Radiant
Torment is going to be
heroes.
taken here on the side of Dire.
Barrett already has a silver edge. The Torrent Storm comes in. Doesn't catch Ruff McThickridge.
Step lively now.
Very mobile hero, very
Dire's top
easy
tower
to
is under
escape.
attack.
Oh, they went for the Tormentor. And that goes for the Dark Willow. Savage, biding his time, tries to go in against Ruff, but Bird already connects that run. Zebulon as well, what a mistake. The Ice Path tries to land but fails. That is two heroes down for Dire. No, the sustain from Penn really helps him. That is a massive attack from him. He ends up dying to Bommy B.
As I said, like the Husker are extremely strong as well late game. Like the Husker there did 3,000 damage of Dire's 6,000 damage. 3,000 of it was from that Husker alone.
Right here. We can see that.
We
Possibly
also
they're
got
on the
a
saving
2k net worth. Yeah, got 2k net worth swing as well in the favor of
middle
Dire.
tower is under attack.
Or Stinky, should we say.
Hunter and Hungers retreating a bit to their side through the river. Same with the rest of the heroes on Badlads side. With
Just
this
getting a bit of
last
farming. Boots of Bear now. Yeah, they're all getting a bit of farming. probably should take... Smoke comes up from Radiant as well here. You see the Husker in mid lane.
They still don't find each other. Bird going against the skeletons in the camp. That's still farming a bit.
Hello, Raiders.
Hey! Thank you for joining. We're in the first game of the series between Badlads and Stinky's Holy Warriors with a fair advantage for the Radiant side. Levonator and Penn securing their positioning in their jungle. They converge together with Zebulon. Seems they're gonna find Hungers and Bommy possibly. They do retreat a bit.
Jakiro is now building the Acceptor, which is the Chode, as people call it.
Yeah, I don't think we can
BKB
say that
is...
word.
Oh, no. The Huskar is building the BKB. The Axe is building Blade Mail, which is quite a late Blade Mail. I don't know.
That position from Ruff is not ideal, but of course he goes out very easily.
I really don't like this latish Blade Mail pickup really in the way from Dire. Like, the thing is, like, the cores from Radiant, I guess none of them got BKBs in a way, so, like, doesn't really matter, but I don't like it. Like, you could be building something else so much more useful here.
They might try to go and get that tier 2. They leave their wave alone, and they seem to be moving towards the Roche pit. At minute 26, this is the first Roshan in the game. Stinky's Holy Warriors completely unaware of that. Spirit Breaker is trying to get his Aghanim Scepter.
Dire are scanning.
There are no offensive moves at all. And now we have Hunter on that Drow Ranger protected by the Aegis. They might try an offensive move very soon. They take the portal, they come down the bottom of the map. Moving together, Hunter and Bommy B. They find Zebulon, the boat comes in. All of the Radiant heroes now chasing for, I guess, nothing at all, because they don't go against the tower. No. Well, no, Hunter's just helping the push from his own creeps. I think they have a pick down here in the jungle. Penn stunned and completely trapped. He tries to go against Bird, but he is now dead. Fairly good pickoff. 9,000 gold ahead for the Badlads. Now they can go back to this bottom tower, tier 2, and get it completely erased from the map.
And the Weaver is split pushing top lane as well here. So split pushing the rest, so trying to force back Bommy's Bad Boys. That's their old name. Badlads to go back. Yeah.
There goes Ruff with a free tier 1 tower on the top lane.
He's starting to harass the tier 2 in the bottom here.
Yeah, that is going to be... No, it's a tier 2 tower, sorry. It's the second tower that they take exclusively in the top lane. And they're gonna try to see if they can venture. And now they decide to retreat. They capture the outpost in the meantime. Quick rotation. Seeing if they can go through the mid lane instead. Ruff still in a bit of rat Dota, not caring about his friends in the base.
Yep. That's the tier 2 fallen.
Gets that tower.
Glyph, or I'm guessing they did. Yeah, they did.
Once again, the Badlads rotate now to the top. They decide to come off. The Gemini attack comes. The ice pad lands, but the boat connects.
Remember, Drow has Aegis. Aegis has popped.
Yes, sir. And now it's 2 people dead on the dire side. They connect against the third one. Ruff, McThickridge, stunned, slept, and ooh, dead. There he goes.
The
Taltarian
arrow
really
come
low on health
out.
and gets killed. That is a 4-0, leaving a completely available whatever they want to take because they're rotating to mid lane, I think. Deciding not to go for that tier 2 tower. Still up. The Terrorize comes in as the last lane of defense.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
And they go in once again. Axe is already back to the game. But the tier 3 tower is falling surely and quickly to the Radiant Fire.
They're like push high ground here. No buybacks, or they don't think that the other team has buybacks. They're just like push tower, push tower, push tower, push tower.
Hungers completes
Basically.
his solar crest. They rotate once again. They know that they have the upper hand on this. They don't have the Aegis anymore. But they surely have the push and the damage. That tier 2 tower already at 40% health. Bommy goes against
They
it.
should,
They
should
should keep
still
the,
have the advantage here.
they need to keep the aggression. It's the only way that this game is gonna end because I don't see
Hunter's gone
the
down bot
recovery
lane
at
to
all.
farm again.
Yeah.
Hunter's like, I'm going back to farm. guys. I'll see you guys
Zebulon
later.
tries to go in, but very lonely, not supported by anyone except Taltarian, who tries to
And
go
that's
with
the
an
thing with
ice
death.
path. He is completely dead at 440. The Micropyre tries to block the rest of the attack coming
And
through this top lane, but Kxavic
We have
and
the
Bird
weave on the Drow
venture
here, the bot
in.
lane.
That is Kxavic
Dead
dead
Weaver.
now. Has a buyback. That wasn't as
All the-
successful as we expected. That
all
Willow
the Weaver
really.
dies.
Ooh. We get a good defense by
Also-
Bommy B and Hunter here. Ruff overextended himself, it seems. He was trying to go with Red Dota, but got detected. The only hope for Stinky's Holy Warriors, now dead for a while. 18,000 gold ahead at 32 minutes of this first game between Badlads and the Stinky's Holy Warriors. And it looks like it's fairly decided with a range rack fairly close from falling apart completely. And the thirst for going against that top lane once again. We're gonna see if Ruff McThickridge wants to continue the ratting for a while. Penn completes his BKB. Bommy B tries to farm a bit until he knows the time is right for another push. Hungers is scouting the area. Bird comes in and out.
Yeah.
They're all around this area. The only one lagging for now is Hunter. He's only
The
going to
Weaver's
come
trying
in
to,
when needed.
The Weaver's trying to get his BKB here, so he's just gonna push down the bot lane there and try and get his BKB as fast as possible. Of course, he's still got buyback. There's 2 people in Dire who have buyback, and it's both him and the Willow.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're biding their time here, waiting for the right moment to venture in. Hunter, Hunter is still down the bottom lane, trying to see because they know that Ruff is around there. If he can catch him off
Hunter's
guard.
also trying to farm as well. So.
Yeah, but he's gonna get caught again. He's gonna get caught. I mean, there's a limit to Red Dota. Kxavic still making this lane as clear as possible, available for the next push.
Dire are scanning.
Calculating the
Oh,
time very
Oh,
carefully.
Weaver's getting charged here.
Yeah, they're getting. He's going away, but the charge comes in for sure, stuns him. Bird is very lonely. He goes away
The
once
Weaver,
again.
the Weaver gets out of this.
Yeah, for sure. The Bramble Maze lands to avoid anyone coming through that way.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Elder Titan with Hungers. Still scouting the area together with Savage. They're converging in the Tormentor, their second one. For each side. Now Bird grabs that Aghanim shard. Bommy B completes a halberd. They still have the upper hand, but they don't dare to venture with a miscalculated push. They have all options available still. 35 minutes of the first game. Ruff McThickridge gets the payoff of all that farm with a BKB. I don't know if that's the item that he should have gone with.
There's an XP rune in the Radiant side that has not been taken yet.
Savage, Hunter, and Bird moving at 3.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Hunger's still scouting from further ahead.
My chest.
Hunter and Savage moving towards top. Bommy B convenes with them. They're still trying to see where to rotate in the most effective manner. They can't actually grab. They tried to see if
I
Roche
think
came back.
they-
It's not back
Yeah,
yet.
they want Roche before they go high ground. They're like they want to be safe, so they want to go.
Top tower
They want to go for this.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
we get Roche, then we go for a kill. We go and get high ground. We go high ground. We win game basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's currently what they want to.
The
So we should see an
dashing
ult come out.
catches him,
Lively now.
and he's so dead now. Good moves. They really knew what to do there.
Yeah, for sure.
And now they have a wave available that was not in their hand, with Ruff McThickridge trying to get everything cleaned up on this bottom lane. An opportunity opens. Hunter goes in.
That's a bird dead. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hunter now goes in for
All
the
the
back
action
line.
is happening in the middle. Hunter gets the double kill. And now Bommy B assists. 4 heroes dead, 3 without buybacks. I think this match is going to be over very soon. They practically have no resource to fend this attack off. Penn is the last one to fall. We have a buyback
Yes,
on the
saved.
Dark Willow. But what else is left to do? Penn also comes back, tries to support the defense. They're moving towards that bottom lane, already clearing the mid one and all the racks there. Bommy B and Hungers keep themselves very close. After that glyph wears off, they get that tier 3 tower down. Now it's the time for those barracks to fall apart. I think this game is completely decided. The Geminate attack does nothing at all. I think this last defense is going to be the game because they don't have what it takes to defend themselves from this attack. The
It's gonna be
damage
the
is way
hostile
too
dead
strong. The bolt comes in. Even if the Macropire tries to exert some damage on the Radiant heroes, it's completely unsuccessful to kill anyone at all. They get them killed one by one. And it is
Almost left us
definitely
Dark Willow.
a
And
game
PG cool.
in favor for the Badlads. First game at 38 minutes, it's over.
Radiant victory.
We're gonna review the stats in a bit. Alright. I think there weren't many surprises in this game at all. Fairly dominant performance by the Badlads, even if the laning phase seemed to be a bit slower than the games that we've seen against the Stinky's Holy Warriors. They surely secured what they needed after minute 12 or 13 when they could go against Penn's Huskar. That's my feeling here. And even if Ruff tried to go with that Weaver, because of obviously the invisibility and, well, he has everything he needs to go in and try to get some stuff. Radin, in essence, he didn't catch much at all. He could get a tower down, some farm, but in the end, some dusting got him done time and time again. What do you think? Well, I think I lost Luke. That's what I think.
Yeah.
No, he's
Hello,
back.
sorry.
Okay,
Hello.
hey, there you go.
Sorry. Alright, sorry. I was just telling very quickly. Yeah. Like the BKB might have been like, I don't know. I don't like the Gleipnir as much anymore. Like I feel like he could have went just a Maelstrom into BKB.
Mm-hmm.
And that might have secured his timing a bit better. Like the Gleipnir, yes, it's still a good item, but I don't think it's like possibly like the must-need item now. I think you go like maybe Maelstrom, BKB, you get the Dragon Lance in between as well, and then you maybe go Scardy or something like that. Like something like Steve. Like I feel like the Weaver needs stats still
Yep.
as a hero, like extremely, and like the Gleipnir no longer gives you stats in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it no longer provides strength or agility bonuses like it used to. So I don't think it's as great anymore. So I think I would like to see like maybe a Scardy instead of the Gleipnir or something like that.
I will
Just
tell
to give him
you,
more stats.
I think the unsung hero of this game was Hungers.
Um,
3021. Look at that. The scouting that
mm,
he did was crucial for the timings on Badlads. They knew exactly when to go in, and that was in no small measure by the Elder Titan. That's at least my thinking. Of course, Hunter was fairly strong. Bommy B,
mhm.
dominant, absolutely. But without that Elder Titan, I think it's not like the entire draft falls apart, but for sure he played a very important role in making a very careful approach to Stinky's defense. All right, we're gonna wait for a bit
Yeah,
to
game
to
two's
get
up.
game two.
Oh wait,
We
it's Binger's Academy. It's not up yet. So yeah,
okay.
we've got like 10 minutes till it's up.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for a bit. So if you wanna rest or go on a break, you can do so right now. We'll be back in a few. And welcome back. The lobby is up. The players are coming in. We are getting ready for the second game of the series between Sinki's Holy Warriors versus Badlads. Badlads took the first game. In the meantime, the series on the other channels are either close to being completed somewhat. Well, actually, no. And I see the governor cheering for his now team Granny's Cookies, which is losing the second game. I think he should have chosen some other team to go to, because this is not going to be a successful team to represent.
And it seems like Rucket is back now for Bommy B instead of Bommy B. So we've now got a replacement.
Is
The
that
actual player is back.
allowed in the middle of a series?
I mean, it's your proper player. You know, it's only a stand-in like you have.
Yeah,
So.
but I don't know if you can change a standing just like that in the middle of a series. I haven't seen that happening. Of course, you have a standing for more serious matters in a non-amateur tournament. But I suppose if the commissioner of Dota, Ariel Dinok, has authorized this, should be fine. Oh well. Now we're waiting for everyone to go in. I'm gonna signal
It's
them.
like, I think you'd rather stand in if they have to, and then, you know, like if their teammate who is AFK or
Yeah.
something else to do comes back, don't mind, you know, them coming back. Because at least in a way, you know what to ban against Rocket. You know what his heroes are, like the other team is. You know what you're banning against, really. Well, like Bommy B is a bit of like an unknown in a way. Like they didn't know what to ban, they didn't know what he plays, sort of thing.
There you go. Still waiting for that second game to get launched. Second draft. In the meantime, still see Bingus Academy taking the lead in the second game. 5,000 gold ahead with a dominant Invoker against Granny's Cookies.
We definitely was banning out the Invoker. We did not want them to have it.
Granny's Cookies take a kill right now against an Ogre Magi. We don't know what's going on. We see all 5 players on each side of Stinkies and Badlads, but the game didn't start. Still waiting for the green light here.
Ares ended up getting slowly, probably.
Mm-hmm. I'm very surprised that nobody's chatting at all. Let's check what's going on in Discord. Are they... Well, they are on each channel. I see 7 people. I see Eddie Smalls now with Bommy B in the Badlads channel, and only the 5 players on the Holy Warrior side.
What the hell are they doing in chat?
Still waiting for a bit. Seems there's a delay. With all 5 players filled on each side, obviously this is not one of the teams conceding or making it a no-show. I suppose there could be a discussion about Rucketman? No! We finally have a draft at last! We're going in!
Probably Ari was getting something to eat, or, you know, went to the loo or something.
And we wonder, as always, why would Ari do this? And the second draft is on. Stinky's Holy Wars now taking the Radiant side.
10 seconds.
And Badlads gets the first ban.
5 seconds remaining.
They are already using their reserve time for their first ban. And that's a Void Spirit stricken out.
Radiant team banned.
Necrophos is the next one. Same thing with Nyx Assassin. They really don't want to see that Nyx in Badlads' hands. I suppose Nature's Prophet is going to be another ban once again. They're really terrified of that combo.
5 seconds remaining.
But then the other thing is, you're going to be either letting through the Witch Doctor or Warlock then.
Yep. We'll see what it is. Well, Warlock now gets banned.
Radiant remaining. Ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
So there we see the Witch Doctor and Lion banned out. So I don't want to play against the Lion either. They've left the Nature's Prophet in, which should maybe be a pickup here from the Bad Lad side.
Yeah.
You know, as Kxavic gloves, as Kxavic plays it. What was I going to say? Clavs then. I'm losing it.
10 seconds remaining.
We're on to the first pick for the Badlads
5
now.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, they must be having a discussion. Like, Kxavic's probably like, "Can I play my natures? Can I play my natures now? You know, they haven't banned it. Can I play it?"
They're consuming their reserve time. 1:50 available to them.
Radiant team pick.
Chen. So that is another
Another
that
one
is
for
a-
your list.
another one off the list. So we only have, I think, 5 heroes unpicked now in the whole of this tournament. And like, so Doom,
10
I,
seconds.
ju-
Luna, Magnus, Meepo, and
I must say
Mirana,
they
the
have to be
unpicks.
doing this on purpose, and for sure this is going to be for Hungers.
Crystal Maiden.
Crystal Maiden
No,
gets the first
I
pick.
think I have seen Kxavic play Chen before. He knows the buttons, shall I say. So I think this might be a Kxavic Chen. Oh, we got a Luna game, did we? Okay, so we only need 4 heroes then. So
24 seconds. And the bans on Huskar and Outward Destroyer come in. Now it's time for the 5th ban on Stinkies.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, Doom. Okay, so yeah, we have 4 heroes unplayed then now.
Only 4. Wow.
Yeah, so 4 heroes. Yeah, Luna has been played. I just checked. So
Radiant team
yeah, Doom, Magnus, Meepo, and Mirana are the last 4 heroes to be unpicked in the whole of the GTI so far.
Very good.
10 seconds
We have a
remaining.
Viper now.
Team pick.
And my favourite Snapfire being picked up on the Stinky Holy Warriors.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
The
We have the Dark Willow once again, but only on the Badlads side.
Like Dark Willow is extremely strong. Like as I said earlier, like the Bedlam. Now you like pair him up with good pos 4, and you just run at people.
Seconds remaining.
I don't know how good Doom is anymore with like how they removed the Doom actual effects now. 'Cause it doesn't it silences them, but doesn't silence their items usage. Like they can still activate items.
Yep. Still waiting for the third pick on the Badlads side.
Radiant team
And there it
pick.
comes. It's
Doom.
well.
Okay, so 3 heroes now.
Now they're going for the list. It's pretty obvious that they are just going all in, trying to get everything fielded.
So we're gonna see a Meepo out of nowhere this game.
Pretty sure.
5 seconds remaining.
There is a possibility we have a special guest for our next stream.
Special guest. Woo!
Yeah. Still waiting for that third pick on Stinky's Holy Warrior side. One minute 23 seconds of reserve time remaining. Almost half of the original 2 minutes 10 consumed by now. Very careful, just planning. They know that they are at risk right now with their losses so far. They are bottom of the table, 5 losses out of 5 games played. This is possibly their only chance to contest an 8th place. Night Stalker gets picked.
Yeah, no Stalker. So I think this means Stinky Holy Warriors is gonna end up bottom of the group so far.
10 seconds remaining.
My list here.
5 seconds remaining.
Because Badlads took a game this week. Yes, at the moment, Stinky Holy Warriors are still bottom of the group. Unfortunately.
Okay, 42 seconds remaining for the 4th pick on Holy Warriors site. They're really concerned about what to do next. Teams now below 30 seconds. This will leave them very little time to ponder about their next 2 bans. Sven gets picked as their carry, leaving possibly their mid laner as their last hero. Badlads' turn now.
10 seconds remaining.
They're looking into their possibilities. I think they're
5
just
seconds
trying to
remaining.
go with whatever they can see on the list that's pending. What else do we have? I don't think they can use anything in the list now. What is it gonna be? A Luna? 45 seconds remaining for the next pick.
I mean, you still have Morana, you have Meepo, and you have... I know Ricky's still there, but Ricky technically has been played. But he was played on a different ticket.
$24 seconds remaining now. $10 seconds remaining. Wow. Are they still in the keyboard?
Dire team ban.
There we go. Dry Ranger. Their carry picked now. I suppose this leaves their mid. Unless they go with the crazy thought of going Chen mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright.
5 seconds remaining.
The game between Granny's Cookies and Bing's Academy took a detour, and now
Radiant team ban.
the Cookies are winning. With the high ground on the Bingus Academy side almost completely destroyed. If I'm not mistaken,
10
that's
seconds remaining.
only tier 4s and an ancient remaining for
5
Bengas.
seconds remaining.
This might be a tied series between both of them.
Dire
We
team
see
ban.
Zeus and Queen of Pain banned and Wind Ranger. Very curious.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team
There's practically no reserve time to get those bans and last pick. Storm Spirit was the last ban, and Clinks is their last pick, going mid. So it's not Chen,
Yes, this be.
fortunately.
It still leaves 3 heroes unpicked in the whole GTA. It's getting rid of 2 of them in this game.
5 seconds remaining.
They still have a little bit of time to pick their last hero. And there we go. It's Nature's Prophet.
Select your heroes.
I think they're gonna go with another rat strat. This time is going for Penn, so that is a Furia mid. Am I right? No, hold on. That is their carry, right?
So that's a mid laner. That is
No,
a
no,
mid
it
laner.
is a mid laner. Yeah,
Yep.
that is the mid laner. My God. So Sven is gonna go together with that Crystal Maiden on Taltarian. Rocket is now going against that Nature's Prophet. Bird on Doom together with Hungers. And the Chen Drow lane against Snap and Night Stalker? Okay. Well, I suppose between the healing and the domination of the creeps. There we go, and with the second game between Stinky's Holy Wars and the Badlads. Badlads took the first game. This is going to be a very weird game with all those picks coming mainly from the Dire side, trying to complete the list of unpicked heroes. And by the way, finally Granny's Cookies take the second game, tying the series against Bingus Academy, so you know. Alright, there we go. Let's see if there's gonna be a contested series of bounty runes or not. There we go. Taltarian and Ruff McThickridge getting together with Zebulon. Moving towards the rune spawn. They're grouping up on each side of the river neatly and nicely. I don't think they're trying anything weird. Looks like Rucketman is splitting from the group. Possibly warding. Yeah, indeed, he
30
warded there.
seconds to battle.
Nothing weird is gonna happen. They're gonna settle for picking up their respective runes. Right. We get the game started now.
The battle begins.
Runes picked up 2 and 2. They move towards their respective lanes. Hunter really positioning himself by the top tower. I'm really interested to see how this Nature's Prophet goes. Well, he's already trying to sprout Rucketman for a bit. Hunger's taking care of that ward. They're already on the offensive together with Bird. The Brambles block the way. Well, that is a very happy Prophet, I think. That cookie's gonna prove vital if they do the right moves, I think.
Yeah, like, I mean, they don't really have kill potential till it's nighttime because, of course, it's Night Stalker. Like the early nights, of course, they're gonna have really good kill potential in this like bot lane.
Imagine a cookie
But
up,
if
a cookie up Night Stalker in nighttime or with his ult.
Mhm.
My God.
I kind of don't like the first level going into the cookie in this lane. I would rather like they go the Q first.
Rucketman trying
Snapper.
to get Penn, but he gets sprouted. He frees up very easily, but he can't get Penn. Two minutes already of this the second game. Rucketman still chasing Penn very aggressively. But that Nature's Prophet once again is having a really good farming session. They go for the water runes. At least the Prophet is. Rucketman is gonna take the one down bottom. Hungers are Bear having to retreat a bit. Looks like there's close quarters on the top lane as well. Very forward position for that Drow Ranger. She should settle with
2 minutes
going
until
to...
nighttime.
Yeah.
So that's when this Night Stalker is going to be online.
We're
probably
gonna
be,
go there at minute 5.
Should be definitely a kill up the top lane.
Love that red panda. Still going at it, surely but slowly. The Nature's Prophet fairly ahead in farm. Very favorable for Stinky's this laning phase.
Like the one advantage Nature's has at the moment in the whole of Dota at the moment is his mana pool. It never seems to leave. He has unlimited mana. It feels like at the moment in Dota.
Very good. Have both Zebulon and levonator.
Rucket
Moving
destroys the wrong trees and
forward,
gets
the
a lot of clicks.
cookies up a creep. That is a dead Rucketman and a first blood going for Penn. They do get Bird stunned as well. He has to retreat. Bit of damage done there, nothing serious. Kxavic trying to fend Zebulon off while Hunter retreats a bit while trying to take up on farm. Let's see if Rucketman has better luck. He's actually very low in farm this time. Penn practically doubling him. Bird and Hunger's having to retreat to their tower. Ruff McThickridge very aggressive on Sven. Nice cat, by the way.
This Night Stalker's taking too much damage before it's even 5 minutes. Like, we're just about to hit 5 minutes now.
It is.
And he's very low.
Practically 5 minutes, and the night is upon us. He's still not trying any very aggressive moves at all. Now he goes in, lands on Savage. The cookie, like we said before, Savage is dead. Hunger's Courier dies as well.
And we see Nature's Prophet ganking bot lane.
We have the bot lane now. We are seeing that rotation from Furion. They get two very good moves by the Warriors this time. They are 1,000 gold ahead. A Hand of Midas
Yeah,
completed
like-
on that Prophet at minute 540. Extremely useful.
As we said, like the Natures is like this global hero. It can be in any lane at any time. Can help any people get kills. Of course, he wants to kills himself this game because he is the carry. So he will be trying to, fish for them kills, go for them kills, find something for himself.
As far as I remember, this is one of the most positive game starts for Stinky's Holy Warriors in the tournament. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Badlads trolled during the draft. We're seeing Hungers on the side lane. Together with Bird, but Taltarian. That's that freeze. Ruff McThickridge taking position, dewarding
Is under attack.
very effectively there. Gets stopped by Hungers. They have to retreat again. That could have gone so much better for them, I think.
We got Dead CM
Yeah.
down here in the bot lane.
Possibly so.
Yeah, he's
She got caught. I think Bird is definitely getting killed as well. They're chasing him at least. Kxavic comes to defend though. They have to call off the attack. But Penn sprouts him in. Kxavic is dead instead. Well, it's preferable. Well, now 4 of the dire heroes rotate. Exert their revenge. Bird comes in. They land the stun. Ruff McThickridge is dead. They have to pay for their daring attack. In the meantime, they have a free top tower. They don't seem to be doing much with that. Kxavic teleports back to that top lane. Already more active game at minute 8.
Yeah, Nature's got TP again. Like, maybe he'll go top lane now and kill this Kxavic. He sees the Kxavic. He knows where he is.
My thrift reward.
Bird and Hungers trying to see if they can catch this Crystal Maiden off guard. Hunter teleports back to top tower. Rucketman completes the Solar Crest. That is an interesting first item.
Yeah, you don't see Solar Crest much because it's mainly a position 4 item on the Clink. So I don't know I don't know why he's building it.
Maybe he got the build for post 4 Clinks confused with a post 2.
Maybe.
Oh!
I don't know if he did. I don't know if you do this as you're playing POS 4, POS 2. Clink.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't
it
know.
goes for mid at all.
I don't know.
Penn waiting to see if he can catch Rucketman off guard. The Sprouts have been very effective so far. And they kill Hunter here. Well, that was a really quick move by Penn. Well done. What I don't understand is why don't they try to push? Penn already back to
Radiant's
mid
bottom
lane.
tower is under attack.
Fairly fat at minute 9:40. Making a good goal difference.
Dire's top tower is under
Okay, so mid laners, it looks like they are still going for the Solar Crest.
Interesting.
So I'm looking at the pro builds right now. And they are still going for the Solar Crest into the Power Treads, into Orchid, into Deso.
Okay.
It seems like pro mids are doing at the moment.
Librarian is asking in chat about the unpicked heroes of the tournament.
So it's free, but it's Meepo, Magnus, and Marana that are the 3 unpicked. ET got picked.
3 beginning with an M. Now that's a curious stat. That has Absolutely no bearing whatsoever. The Brambles land, fending off Taltarian and Ruff. The Mortimer's Kisses do the damage needed to kill Bird, for sure. They trap Hungers as well, very low on health. Retreats with a shred of life. Kxavic comes in to assist a bit late, I think. Hunter is trapped once again. The counteroffensive begins. I think they're in a very bad position on the Radiant side. Rucketman, the CM, finally springs her ult.
Tower is under attack.
Not doing much damage, but for sure impeding that the Badlads take any more lives. This is a fairly interesting game so far. 1,000 gold ahead for Stinky's Holy Warriors. Possibly the best performance so far.
Yeah, they're doing really well with the global presence team.
We're seeing Bird now assisted by Kxavic for a bit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're just gonna push towers.
really
I
should.
don't know how.
Yeah, please carry on.
I was gonna say I don't know how I like about this sentry ward, but then in mid lane here, I don't like it being there. I'd rather it be in the river, the sentry ward from Penn. I'd rather that sentry ward here.
Levonator. Going ahead on this top lane. Hunter left alone to defend. They have completed their rotation. The Brambles go down once again. Ruff, a bit trapped there. Needs to run because he can't move forward that way. Kxavic together with Bird and Hungers.
Dire's
3 man in
structures
this
are fortified.
movement. Yeah, Kxavic gets completed for Zebulon. They're going against this
Dire's
top
top
tower.
tower has been
Gets
denied.
denied instead by Hunter. Still no towers actually taken by either side at minute 13. I don't know if keeping Penn tied to this mid lane is the move at this time.
Maybe not.
I think he should be way more mobile at this point of the game.
Yeah. Like the thing is, you got this global W. Like you should be going all around, trying to
Yep.
get kills where you can.
Assisting with
Kxavic's
the push
coming mid.
more aggressively.
Smoke has been popped on Kxavic here. Stun, Q. Now Penn's coming in. Should be a kill on Kxavic here.
Levonator was really lonely there, but now he's assisted by Penn. Rucketman comes to defend his friend. Savage dies, but so does Penn. The Mortimer's Kisses come in to establish a
This is a
perimeter
few.
of damage. Not much caught by it. Zebulon still waiting for the night to come in a few seconds. Now the Solar Crest gets completed for that Chen and a hand of Midas on the Doom. There we go. Immediately after the night begins, they try their aggressive moves against Rucketman. He has to run away very quickly. Klinks allows for this. But they grab that Doom. Bird is feeling the damage. And dies. Zebulon a bit low on health there, but they get Rucketman as well. That is a 2 for 1.
So the one thing I will say to the Stinkies right now, buy dust.
Yeah. They
They
don't.
they have no dust at
They
all.
don't
They haven't
remember to
used
do
it.
that as often as they should.
Yes.
Dire's bottom tower
This is
under
a
attack.
pretty free mid tower. The sprouts come to help with
should-
the push.
We should also have a pretty easy tier 1 bot lane as well. It should be. So,
I wonder why he went with the trees right there, because you can't convert those trees into trans anymore, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, you can. You can.
You can still? I thought I read that in a patch.
Yeah.
I might be really
No,
mistaken. Sorry.
You can still do the sprout. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not as great as
They
it was
grabbed
anymore
that
because-
Dark Willow.
Mhm.
They
Oh.
catch her.
in the sprout, and that's a dead Dark Willow. Chen was coming in there to try and help out.
Those
Clinks is
those
just
picks
sitting there in
have
the
been
background.
on point for Stinkies so far. 3,000 gold ahead in this match. 12 kills to 6. And a very fat Nature's Prophet ready for action. I think they should go with a very aggressive push now. They should start doing that relentlessly. They have what it takes. Rucketman clearing the wave. Down the bot. They're moving towards the river.
Kxavic's gonna get gone on here. Kxavic's dead.
There you have it. The knight still favors Zebulon.
Night Stalker kills all.
Really good pick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And fairly
attack.
good performance so far.
Yeah, I'm proud of the Stinkies here. Still no dust brought though.
Yeah,
Oh wait, dust has been brought on Penn. Penn has got dust.
at last. That's really good. They really can make use of that
Dire's
with
middle tower is under attack.
detecting heroes in the opposing jungle, which they should be doing right now, because look at the vision now. They have control of this area on top. They should begin to push this side, get some vision down here. They could get fairly good kills, especially if they get clinks. It's gonna be a slam dunk.
Yeah. So now they've got the dust. Now they can actually, kill the clinks as they say 'em.
Rocketman, Kxavic, and Hungers down the mid.
Is under attack.
Levonator doesn't risk it. Penn going forward. Clearing the top lane with his trance. They
Penn
go
goes mid,
against
gets some clinks,
Rocketman. They
dust happens.
catch him. They have him. The Mortimer's Kisses, practically a sitting duck, get him done. Kxavic is the next victim. There's still some time. He altered, so it's still the night while it's day. Bird is the next target. They grab when they couldn't get the rest. Fairly successful, although Zebulon dies finally after their very aggressive move. Penn has to retreat under tower fire. But that was pretty good.
Still, yeah, you mean got the pos 2, you got the pos 3. So what? Your pos 5 and your pos 3. That's really good.
4,000 gold advantage. Possibly the biggest gains were in XP right now. We see Hunter not having the best game this time. 5th in net worth.
Yeah, I would like to see this Nature's Prophet be hunting this drow down a lot more to stop the drow from farming. What we seeing now? Oh, we're seeing a Desolator on Penn now coming out. And what is the Clinks building? The Clinks has got the Orchid now and now going for...
They're finally moving towards the dire jungle. Levonator and Zebulon trying to see if they can catch anyone off guard.
Radiant's
The
bottom
Nature's
tower
Prophet
is under
moving
attack.
towards that top lane
Structures are fortified.
with a very free tier 2
Dire's
tower.
tower is under attack.
The card comes to defend though, but the sprouts are way too much
You got the...
to fend off.
You got the Doom right
The rest
here.
of the team comes to assist. Really good moves by the lads.
Yep.
Bird
So they should get this tier 2, and now they're going to come for a wraparound.
arrives
Virus.
way too late.
Has
Yeah, they're gonna try Hungers and Kxavic here. I think it was a bit late. I think they're gonna try and well, nothing because Roche isn't here. They have to teleport to the other side of the map.
Rocket saying, guys, it's not worth it. Let's just go back to farming. Like, you know, push the spot lane in.
Yeah,
We'll take the rest.
very strange choice trying to go with the portal moves
Well,
and then not going for Roche. Well,
This Clinks might be dead here.
He
That is
is.
a dead Clinks.
Penn, really good match, man, so far.
This is
14,000
extremely,
at his disposal. Well, he actually has less than that because that's the current gold. He's been putting it to good use.
I mean, yeah, if you look at the net worth, Penn is 5k above the rest of their team and the enemy team.
Which means discounting the effect of a Furion with a Midas. The 5k gold difference makes the rest of the heroes fairly equal, but there is still a slight advantage for the Stinkies, and for sure he's putting that Furion to good use. He's been playing really well. Taltarian gets the Tormentor shard. 7k gold difference in favor of Stinky's Holy Words in the second match.
Remember, you've also got Doom with his 2 Midases, technically, because he has Devour and also a Hand of Midas.
I haven't seen that Doom doing anything at all.
He's just been farming the map. He's just devouring creeps and Midasing creeps to gold. That's why he is second on net worth at the moment.
He needs to intervene more often. Doom has a toolset that is vital to stop these attacks. They're going ahead. Invisible through a smoke. 4 of them, now 3. It doesn't stick to him. I think they tried to... Whoa, that was a bad move by Bird.
Really nice cookie.
The ult by that Night Stalker. Not enough damage. Gets consumed by the 5 Manning. And this is a very successful team fight for the Badlads. Whoa, they finally kill 4. The tides have turned heavily in their favor now.
Yeah, I mean, you let your Doom go in.
See what I meant?
Let him get.
See what I meant? The moment the Doom shows up, they get 4 kills.
Yeah, for sure.
Now this is going to be a more active match. If Stinkies wants to keep their upper hand in the game, they need to go more offensively and try to target that Doom the second they see it. I was surprised by the smoking up because I saw that it rubbed off a bird. I thought that was going to catch him very dead right there. But the rest of the 3 showed up at the right time and making sure that they
were right behind. They were right behind him. But the thing is, with the Doom going up first and being the best one to reveal, everyone kind of uses their spells on him, which is good because he's meant to be your tanky frontliner. Like you see, he's also got the Hellbear buff here, so he's like trying to buff up his friendlies in a way when he dies. So if he does die in a way, like it gave them as well, like. It was like the front line that the Clinks needed as well, so the Clinks could sneak around the back without being found out.
Yeah.
So
a bit of inconsistent moves here. I don't know if they're trying to wait for Roche or if they want to capture him in his summer house.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, it is minute 25 after all. Roche should appear very soon. They've been just warding this area and waiting for this moment. This is a good chance for them. They actually stayed here. I believe they're gonna go with the teleport to the other side of the map. Indeed, this is gonna be contested. The Mortimer Skizos defend that Roche very nicely. 2 kills on Radiant. And the third comes on Hunter by Zebulon. Hungers gets Zebulon instead. But he gets quickly killed. That is a 4-1 and a free Roche for Radiant. The comeback that they needed to keep themselves in the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Nature's Prophet there did 2.5k damage at the rest of the team.
Really impressive. They warded the moment they knew that they could come with a vengeance. And
Sven
it paid
nearly
off.
died then to Roshan.
Roshan has fallen.
And they just go for a very low on health Ruff. He chooses to go back to Fountain because, of course, what happens if he gets caught off guard with that Aegis and he gets completely wasted immediately? Kxavic? AFK? No. He might be waiting for something around here. He teleports now.
I think he's microing his creeps.
Possibly so. After all, he is a Chen.
Yeah, I think he's microing his cheek creeps.
Ruff and Penn.
Don't-
Penn teleports back to the top lane. Almost finds Rucketman. He was invisible though.
Bean, you can click the shield icon. The sword and shield icon on the left hand side of the screen.
Yeah, please remember
You
that
can
we
see
have
it.
the tournament edition of the Dota 2 extension by Buka, so all the items can be reviewed there. Penn with his Treants.
You got the
Has
Sven,
fallen.
of course. The CM is building a scythe.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nature's Prophet is nearly get his BKB. The Snapfire, I don't know what item they're getting. Like, they've got nothing queued up.
Very effective game, but that Nature's Prophet on Penn's hands. They have kept these lanes completely and absolutely controlled. That is the last tier 2 tower down. They get a kill on Hunter.
And that's a kill on the Drow.
What a sad game for that Drow Ranger.
Did they also steal the Tormentor there as well?
They have not.
Oh, I think
They're going with the high ground push, knowing that the Drow Ranger is out, but she has a buyback if she needs it.
mhm.
I don't think they're going to defend this one.
under attack.
They barely settle with a few shots across the bow. Bird gets trapped there for a while. I think Zebulon really dared way too far, but gave space for the rest of his teammates to get that tier 3 tower demolished. But they can't make their getaway. As soon as they wanted, the Aegis pops up on Ruff McThickridge. Penn dies as well. He tries to teleport, succeeds. Now Taltarian is the last hero trying to
Get out.
run away.
I don't think they
Slowly
will
but
be getting out of
surely.
this.
10 seconds on his forestaff. Rucketman so fast, so quick, so damaging.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Radiant sells for that high ground push. Fairly successful. I think that was good. They took 2 towers on that single push.
Yeah, I mean they also took the Tormentor as well. Like it was, decent. Now they're gonna take their side of Tormentor. Oh wait, no, did they already take
They
their
might,
side
they
of
might.
Tormentor?
No,
They
it's
must
not.
have done.
It hasn't respawned yet.
Did they take it quite early on? I didn't see the timer. I wasn't
Yeah.
looking at that point. Was that also? Did they use Aegis? They used Aegis up on that fight.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
for sure. When Ruff died.
Yep.
The Manta side
Yeah,
is completed
so-
finally
Is under attack.
for Bird.
And Sven is 2,000 gold off of the
Sorry, not for
silver edge
Bird.
as well now. Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, Hunter. Sorry for
Yep.
that.
I want us. So the BKB is coming out for the natures as well right now. So that's his BKB complete.
We have Blink Dagger for that Night Stalker to jump on anyone. That's possibly what he needed to avoid what just happened during that high ground push and very daring moves into the high ground. A bit of a pickup for those Lotuses.
So BKB nearly completing the clinks as well now. Jesper is building a Lotus.
No, nobody completed
Blink.
the special cheese during these games with the Lotuses, right?
No one has yet. No.
I don't think it's a practical thing unless you are
It's
so
more
deep
of-
into the very late game after
Yeah.
what, an hour. Who's gonna spend the
Yeah.
time to do that?
Oh yeah, it's an hour. Like you've got to get. Is it like 16 Lotuses or something like that for it?
Another Blink Dagger now completed on the Doom. Rucketman trying to clear the wave. They're already unprotected on their entire map except for their base.
We
They
got
smoke
smoke
up.
coming out from
Penn
Badlads.
Penn is
But,
safe, but they might move on either Zebulon here
Yeah, they're going on the
or
Night Stalker
Levonator.
here.
Ooh, well, the moves come in.
He can do
Zebulon goes. It actually didn't pay off as they expected. Zebulon ults. Bird gets caught in the
Penn dead here.
sprouts. Rucketman gets the kill though. A lot of action happening in a very wide area. Sorry for that, Zebulon. Very caught off guard. They split in a very ineffective manner to protect
Kxavic
themselves. Yeah, that's a death on Savage, but I think they got what they needed. A dieback
That was a
on that
dieback.
Nature's Prophet. Wow. This has turned around in favor of the Badlads. Now a tier 2 mid tower at their disposal. It's gonna get torn down.
I mean, they're probably gonna push for the high ground as well here. Like,
Yeah, for sure. They have the time with 87 seconds left in the death counter for Nature's Prophet and barely 13
I mean,
seconds on that Night Stalker. I think they should venture in, but they just not to.
Tower is under attack.
well, they don't want to because this Sven is pushing up top here. Is like split pushing and pulling them back. So the Sven is being useful here, but the Sven should be getting out of it. Should be TPing right this minute.
That's exact.
Oh, yeah, the hunter has found him.
Wow!
Pop your BKB.
Oof! He did.
TP out.
He's TPing
He's out.
out just in time. He really was caught flat-footed there.
Well, he was pushing up his top lane, so he was the reason why, like, he was pushing this tower here. So this was the reason why they fell back
Yeah.
and didn't continue pushing no more.
Well,
so,
he managed to get some farm with that push. And the
Yep.
Shadow Blade completed.
he's nearly got his silver edge. He's 300 gold off.
And now, as you can see, 5,000 gold ahead for the Badlads.
Not so fast.
They're moving towards their own jungle. The circus comes to town, courtesy of Chen. The stack's getting done. There's the bird, helping the efforts. He hasn't been using much of the creeps he can get.
Haste.
35 minutes of the second game. What
It's
a
a lot
roller
more
coaster.
competitive this game. A lot more competitive.
And pretty interesting. A few
Winter's
mishaps
up on the side of Stinky.
on each team. It's not professional Dota. Not by this,
But,
by this measure.
The silver edge is now complete on this Sven.
Savage
He now has a brooch.
2 creeps at his disposal. Now they're trying to recoup some of the lost ground. Roshan available. Rucketman scouts it and sees it. I'm surprised by the life expectancy of that bird. That bird creep was still alive. There they go with the second Roche of the game. Very quickly killed by Dyer this time. Hunter gets the cheese. No gets the Aegis. The cheese goes for bird.
That was the second Roshan, wasn't it? Game. So no refresher shard, no ags yet to be picked up from that.
Ben really needs to catch up, be more aggressive this time. He's been settling for farming, camp creeps for too long. Needs to go back to that split push. Kxavic with a full circus, touring around. They're gonna make good use of that Aegis very soon. They know that they can go on the offensive. Bird, Hunter, they're splitting. Still not congregating for a push. Seems neither side is willing to risk it now. Very calculated match.
You got buyback on. I think people have used buyback. The only person who's used buyback this game so far is Penn. So Radiant don't want to do anything for another like 3 minutes kind of thing, because they don't have buyback on their mid laner.
I think Savage isn't used to micro.
Yes, yeah. He's definitely not. You can see that here.
Yeah.
At least he's given it his best shot.
Oh yeah, I think they just wanted to go with HN.
Yeah, and so it was
see
like,
how it worked out.
Fuck it, guys. Let's go. Put me on Chen.
Right, 4 of the Radiant Heroes congregating. They're all fairly together in a closed area. They put themselves together as 5 now. They might want to go with a push on the mid lane. Nope. They decide to split. They don't see the opportunity.
Like, if I was Penn right now, I'd TP up top lane here, push out this top tower, use creeps at the top.
Bird completes his heart. A very tanky Doom.
Yep. Doom's got to that point where he's
now we get a smoke, which is gonna turn into smoke gang for sure, because I believe they're gonna catch Ruff. He just goes away right on time. I think out of the detection range. Whoa! Okay. Yep. That didn't play out as they expected on the Badlads, but they still have the damage. They finally catch Levonator.
Yeah, they had no reveal for like the shadow bladed Nature's Prophet there. They had absolutely no reveal until the last second. They were panicking to get the wards out. They were like, "Where's the wards? Where's the wards?" So that like you can see the two panic wards here have been placed by the both supports here, like to try and catch out the
or this area.
Yeah, you can see that both of them have been placed at exactly the same time, because they were both like reveal. So they were both shouting for it. And I think this is Penn dead here.
Yeah, we have a Penn dead. That is a lot of damage on the lads. I think they shouldn't have defended this without preparation. Zebulon is also dead. Ruff trying his best, but for sure it's not enough. The Aegis pops on Drow Ranger, but it's already 3 heroes without buybacks. I believe if they read this correctly, it could be game for them. Buyback comes on Sven.
Sven might be
They're gonna get him killed, and that is a Sven dead for 110 seconds. Barely 1 hero left to defend this high ground. The buyback comes on Penn. He might be able to defend for a while. But I think if the
Is,
Badlads read the situation, they know that they can't just rotate and go on. The Sprouts trap hungers, the Kisses get the damage,
Yeah,
but
so
it's
I'm
not
I'm dead.
enough at all. Penn is dead once again for 2 minutes. Without the spend on the Nature's Prophet, they have free reign to take every single structure in this high ground.
Yeah,
I think this is the game the Stinkies have put a hell of a fight, but I think it's time to concede.
head held high. Head should be held high here in this game.
Yeah, Commander
They've done a
effort.
very good job.
A
Yeah.
really good draft, I think. Of course, the Badlads trolled, but I think that the draft on Stinkies had merits on its own. Very good, picking that Night Stalker. You shouldn't be leaving that unbanned if you know that the opposing side is gonna pick it up. So that's 2 lanes of racks taken for the Badlads, 24,000 gold advantage. And for sure another push may come sooner than later, and it does. Bird comes in. Zebulon is already dead in the bottom lane. Levonator tries to cookie himself to safety, but doesn't succeed. 4 heroes are dead, and this
Penn
is
is the
game
only one alive.
for the Badlads, unfortunately, for the Stinky's Holy Warriors, which are now 0-0-6 in the standings,
And GG
and
is
for
cool.
sure they are out of the competition.
And we say goodbye to Stinkies.
Yeah, we might be saying goodbye to Stinkies from the playoffs due to this result. And we're gonna review the stats very quickly, although we've been following up on the graph. It was quite an interesting match until
the win
the
probability
snowball.
was
Yeah, that's true.
heavily in favor of Radiant until the 35 minutes, and then it started. Badlands
35
started to
minutes
take it
was
back.
the tipping point, no doubt.
Yeah.
We can see that. And a fairly good performance by Zebulon. I like what he did, although he went way too aggressive in some of those pushes, mostly in the attacks. I think he should have been supported a bit better by Taltarian. It was a good idea in theory. The split push, fairly well completed by Penn. He ended up 15-8. Incredible. And then, of course, the merits on the Dire side with that troll draft that they made, picking up 2 heroes that were left unpicked with Doom and Chen. You can see Kxavic is a level 1 Chen, Bird is a level 2 Doom. They never played these heroes at all. And still 30-25 in their favor. They won after 40 minutes. I don't know what to make out of this match. The only thing I know is, unfortunately, Stinky's Holy Warriors is saying goodbye to this tournament after they play us, Mancav, next Sunday.
That is their last game, isn't it?
It is the last game, possibly the last game of the competition, at least the last
Wait,
one
wait, have they
scheduled.
played? Have they played Team Schedule, Team Spherical already? Haven't
They
they?
played all,
Yeah.
every single one.
Mhm.
Ours is, I think it's
The
last
last.
match. No,
Yeah.
no, sorry. They have another match. They have another match because they only played 6. They should schedule another match. They might have a chance still.
If they win against Team Spherical, but
Yeah, if they win against Team Spherical, who is at the same level of Too Hot for Dota. They are tied 5-1-1 right now. The only advantage with Too Hot for Dota is that they concede 2 less games.
They have played against Team Spherical, by the way.
Okay, so
They have
who's
played.
their pending match?
You're the last match.
No, there should be another one because they only played 6 unless the standings are outdated. Well, we'll find out.
The standards are outdated.
Okay,
I
so
think.
they played 7 matches. They're definitely out of the competition.
Yes, I think
What?
that's yeah.
Well,
They've played 12 matches. Yeah.
we welcome them next year if they want to stay around for sure. We are only stronger if everyone stays. This International has been extremely entertaining so far. Okay, so Chad is correcting me. They still need to play Team Stray.
Oh, Team Straight. Okay.
There you go.
I was going off of what's been put on. Yeah.
Okay, so they do have another match apart
Oh,
from
Team Stray.
Mancaf. They have a chance
Team
with Team
Stray.
Stray. I think that is a match they can win if they put
Yeah,
themselves to it. But that would end them. They would be 1-7. No, they have to play us on Sunday next week. That's why I'm saying they have 2 matches left.
Yeah, if they win against Team Stray, that would mean they tie break with Team Stray, possibly.
Possibly they would tie against Team Stray because they would be 1-6. Josh Foreman and Grill are also 1-5 right now with 6
we could have
play.
a 3-way tiebreaker.
We could have a 3-way tie. Badlads, on the other hand, with this victory, they are 2-0-4. Practically putting them safe in the lower bracket.
Yes, confirmed lower bracket. There should be, I think.
We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's it for this broadcast. My name is Dr. Jonas. I was here to cast this game together with Luke. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, everyone, for watching. See you in the archive. And shout out to the guys on the Mind of a Goon podcast. I see Librarian on chat, so I'm practically commanded to do this. Kira and the Wise and the Librarian every single week. They publish this podcast available on Spotify and on thegoodinternational.com, where you can find the statistics of these games and the schedule. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.